Hey guys, before starting the video, if you're interested in learning Excel and MS Office, please do ping me on the WhatsApp number given below for all the details. It would be completely online course with the completion certificate, the recordings of the course as well as the practice files. Thank you so much. Let's continue on our video. So good evening all. My name is Vismay Gane. I am the founder and owner or CEO of Get Perfect Education. So we have been conducting online courses and online webinars, free webinars for almost 6 months now. And we always keep on getting questions. Sir, why don't you make a video on top 20 questions on Microsoft Excel, which are always asked in the interview? So I thought, why not take a live webinar where you can also ask your questions there and there itself, and if possible, I'll be able to answer all your questions. So taking into consideration, I have started this webinar. I didn't wanted to make a video because I know video people don't tend to see much. So I thought, why not come live and speak face to face? Okay, shall we start? Say yes, guys. Let me hear someone's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please go on.
It gives me a feel that I am talking to some live people. It is not a video. Okay, so let's start. Can you see the screen? Screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay. Before we start, let's have some thumb rule. If you have any questions, if you have any questions within the PPT, you can ask me there and there itself. You can put it on chat, or you can unmute yourself and you can ask the questions. Okay. And these are 20 questions, so it may take some time. So let's go fast on it. I'm not here to teach you Excel. I'm just here to discuss what are the top 20 questions which mostly are asked in the interview when you are giving an interview for MS Excel. Okay, so let's not waste time and let's start. So 20 questions which are asked in an Excel interview. So the agenda for today's webinar would be about us, what is Get Perfect Education, why Excel is important. You need to know why Excel is important. Then we move on to the top 20 questions. Then what else do we provide? What are the courses what Get Perfect Education gives? And then the question and answer. If you have any questions which you have parked and you wanted to ask later, you can ask me in the last session as well. We will share with you your contact details and also the feedback which our students have given us who has already done our courses. Okay, good. Okay, now let's talk something about Get Perfect Education. Get Perfect Education is a group of trainers. Okay, we are not individuals, or we are not training one to one. We are a group of trainers who have their skills in terms of Excel, in English grammar, communication skills, and we decided in this lockdown, why not spread this skill all over all over people who are looking for it in an affordable price, because there are been online courses all the way everywhere on the internet, but they are just selling videos, or if they are not selling videos, they are charging you too high fees and for many days. So we value your money, time and interest, and we ensure that we give you the best possible course. These are all tailor-made courses. These are not pattern courses. We tailor-made it as per the market requirements. So that's the reason Get Perfect Education has gained a lot of trust in very less time. Okay, and all these are online webinars. We don't send videos. We are not into selling of videos. Okay, so it's all about adding value in your life. That's what Get Perfect Education does. Okay, and now let's move on to the main topic, why we are here today, why Excel is important. Anyone from the group tell me why Excel is important without looking at this slide? Mr. Ali, here we are
Excel is
not. Yeah, go ahead. Someone was talking.
Yeah, Excel is very much important in your day-to-day life in terms of your corporate or personal life. Wherever you want to work, Excel gives you a lot of functionality in order to make the calculation, do the charts. Like, it makes your life easier.
Absolutely. So Excel is not only important in your professional life, but it can also make your life easier in your personal life. So let's understand few points why Excel is important. Okay, Excel makes easy arithmetic solutions like adding and then dividing everything at one go. It is not just making a table. Okay, everyone thinks that Excel is just about making a table. No, it is not about that. We can do n number of things by adding some formulas, adding functions, giving logical tests and everything. There are various formatting options. You can present your data in various formatting options like bold, italic, underline, color your cell, color your text. So you can present your data in a presentable format in Excel. You can analyze with chart. If you have a huge data, you just can't send that data to your management and ask the management to do whatever you want, search whatever you want. You can analyze that data using charts in Excel. So Excel is used to make charts as well. You can bring all your data in one single place. If you have huge database of names, email address, everything, and you want them to send a reminder every month or every day, you can bring all your data at one single place. Excel gives you to keep that data in one single place using rows and columns. Okay, Excel add ups to your degree. This is very important. If you are today an engineer or an MBA or any set degree, and if you go for a job and your people ask you whether you know some basic Excel, and if you say no, then they might think twice before considering you as an employee in their company, because employers need employees who know some part of Excel, at least who can maintain some data, who can analyze the data, who can prepare some strategies in future. So Excel is very important. That's the reason it's add up to your degree. Okay, in Excel there are programming languages also. It's like Visual Basic application, which is also being used in Excel. So Excel also is important when it is used as a programming language. Everything becomes automated. Okay, it will make you better at your job. If you present your data, if you give your analysis, if you give your strategies for next 6 months, it will all of course make you better in your job than others. And if you are better in your job than others, it will help you increase your salary. That's what we are here for, to crack the interview, to better in our job, and to increase our salary. Okay, and there are n number of reasons why Excel is important. Excel is also important in personal life. As Hari just mentioned, if you are well versed with Excel, you can make your budget file, you can do your stock management and everything in Excel. Okay, all good with this? Why Excel is important? Any questions on this, guys? You can put your questions, park your questions at the end of the session. Also, we can take all your questions. Okay. Then top 20 questions of interview on Excel. Before we move on to the top 20 interview questions, guys, I want to make you something clear, that these are mostly asked questions. Okay, that doesn't mean that only these questions are being asked. These are mostly asked questions. Okay, these questions can be asked in some other way also. It's not that I have framed a question, but these same questions can be asked in a other way. So there are chances where people are asking the same question, but the formation of the question is some different. There are chances that these questions may not be asked. Okay, I've just listed the 20 questions which are mostly asked, but there are chances where they can ask something else. Okay, so you don't claim Get Perfect Education that you said something else and the interviewer didn't ask me that question. This doesn't guarantee you the job. If you give all the questions right what we have taught you, but your employer is not looking something else, he might not give you a job. He's not in a good mood, he has fought with his wife or he's fought with his parents, he will not give you a job. That doesn't mean if you have done this webinar you will get a job. Okay, and if you fail in the interview, Get Perfect Education is not responsible. So these are few points before we start with the question and answer round. Any questions in this, guys? Speak up, guys.
Yeah, nothing as of now.
Thanks, Hari. So these are the top questions. We'll start from page 1. So to take you through the question and answer, I have my friend Mr. Jaya Kumar. He's also a trainer with Get Perfect Education. He's a Microsoft certified trainer, and his job is to train people day in, day out. From morning 7 a.m. to evening 9 p.m. Mr. Jaya Kumar has been training people. So he's the right guy. We are so glad to have a trainer like Mr. Jaya Kumar who has been training people every day, and we are getting very good feedback by all the students from Mr. Jaya Kumar. So I would present Mr. Jaya Kumar to go through all the 20 questions and give you what is the answer about it. Jaya, can you please take over, sir?
Yeah, please.
Thank you.
First, let me introduce myself. I am Jay Kumar. I am from Chennai. I had 8 years of experience as a corporate Excel trainer. And as Visnay said, I started my training from morning 7 to evening 9. It will be like completely in training all the people from a different level now. from the basic beginner level to the expert level. Before that, we have seen why the Excel is most important in work. So we have seen a lot of points which is covered in this particular PPT. Other than this, if you want to know what is the important here is the only one application which is using everywhere. If you want to take out a record which is saved from any software, the first option which is able to export the data into this only one application. If you go any industry, if you go any country, the Excel is very important. Why? Because this is the only one spreadsheet application which is widely using across the countries to save the data and to record some information about the company, right? So that is why it is so important. And about this 20 Excel interview questions, how we have framed this 20 questions is, which we already told you, this is the question which is most frequently asked by the interviewer. Maybe it can be changed. Why? Because if you are going for some higher level management, high level role, then the questions will be in a little bit tougher, where you have to do some lot of practice, or the instead of asking a question, they will give some scenarios and you have to do it. So what we are trying in our Get Perfect Education is, like, on daily basis, we are taking a training with live examples, and it is like in a 5-day program which will be covered the entire thing from basic to advanced level, which is most important for the workstations. Where these tools and techniques you can directly implement in a company. Why? Because we are giving live examples and with live scenarios about this training now at very minimum cost. So we jump now into this top 20 questions. Now you can see the first question, which is what is Excel, which I told you. This is an application, spreadsheet application, which made of rows and columns. People already know. Now the version is coming on, so different versions of Excel is now, even 2019 is implemented, and 2020 will be coming on. Even different new tools, new techniques are coming into this particular software now. So this Excel spreadsheet is important for you to do some sort of analysis, and you can do some arithmetic calculations, and you can do to store some data, even for a personal life or for the corporate levels, right? So this is used to do some sort of forecasting analysis, and you can make some tables. These are the first one. Second, in which you have the second question, which is a ribbon in Excel. You already know what are the ribbons we have in Excel, which starts from home tab to a different view tabs are there. So these ribbon button, which consist of lot of tools and techniques, you have lot of buttons in which these buttons are used to do lot of analysis and to frame some questions, to frame some tables in Excel, or to do some sort of addition, deletion of rows and columns. So this is ribbon button. If you see this ribbon button, it will be a completely a different mode. Like home button will be the basic one, and if you see insert tab, you will find a pivot table in which you can do a lot of analysis in that, right? And then we have spreadsheet, an example of spreadsheet. This is, you already know, a definition of spreadsheet is a piece of paper or a computer program where you can accounting and recording your data into rows and column wise. So this is like an intersections of rows and columns, which able to record your data even while using a software, or if you want to manually type it, whatever it may be. All these records are saved in this particular rows and columns, right? Moving on to fourth question. Okay, now this fourth question is little tricky question. Why? Because people always ask what are the data formats we have in Excel. If you ask this format directly, data format in Excel, which means everybody will answer it, right? Even some people will ask you this question in a tricky manner, like what are the data types we have in Excel, which means nobody knows what is the data types, right? So if you know this programming language, you must know about this data type word. Why? Because the data type and the data format will be the same. It consists of a number format or number data type. Number data type will comes under integer. in a programming languages. Currency format will comes under a currency, accounting formats are there, and so on, date, time. So you can record anything you want to record it, right? So you want to record a number format or a date format, or if you want to go with some text formats, or you want to deal with some percentage. So these are the formats which we have. If you want to open this particular format cells, then you want to do a right click in your cell, and you have an option called format cells. If you open that, you will find the same screenshot in your Excel sheet.
Guys, any questions till now? Okay, great. Jay, we can move on.
So next, this is a common question, will be asked across in any interview. If you go for a particular interview questions, like it will be like any programming language, what is the method to calculate this, evaluate the formulas? It will be like PEMDAS, PETMAS, or you can go with BOLTMAS also. So different types will be there, like either a parenthesis or a brackets. You can use either P or B, whatever it may be. So in the scenario, what we have here is, it consists of first the parenthesis will be covered, and then exponent, and then we have multiplication, division, and then we have addition, subtraction, and concatenation, and then logical text. So in this manner it will work on. So this is a keyword like PEMDAS. If you want to know if you can calculate this particular calculation, evaluation in this easy keyword by remembering this.
Sorry to interrupt, Jaya sir. Mr. Guru has asked a question about question 3. What are spreadsheet and example of spreadsheet? So, Mr. Guru, spreadsheet are something which you can see in the below in the Excel file. You can see sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. These things are called spreadsheet. Spreadsheets are made up of columns which are vertical starting from A, and rows. So columns and rows make a spreadsheet. You can add n number of spreadsheet in one particular Excel sheet. Okay, so there are almost 16,384 columns which are vertical, and there are almost more than 1 million of rows which are horizontal, starts with a number. I hope I have answered your question, Mr. Guru. Okay, sir. Yes, sir, you can go.
Yeah, perfect. So now we are in 6th question. This is one important thing. Why? Because we are dealing with sensitive data. How do you protect the cell, or how do you protect a sheet entirely? So you have an option here in Excel where you are directly saving your data in Excel with a password protection, or either you can protect the sheet, or either you can protect the whole workbook. We have an option. If you want to go this particularly, you want to go for a review tab in which we have a protect sheet, and then you can give some random password to protect your data. So people always ask me, if I forgot this password, what I want to do? So which means definitely it is not a recoverable one. Why? Because you must remember this password what you have used it for, or else you have to go for a third party software to break this particular password on the Excel file. And about which I told you, there are different types of protections. Like for the entire file we have here is either password can be protected to open a file, which means this particular options will ask you the password. Unless you are giving a password, nobody can see the data what in it. That is why we are saying this one type is protection for opening a workbook. And then we have one more option called a read only method, which means you can access the file, you can read the file, or you cannot write it. Why? Because that is only a read only option. You cannot edit the sheets, or you cannot delete, hiding or unhiding. This cannot be done. So that type of method also we have here. And also for the protection from changing the size or position of the window can be done by using this workbook protections. 3 different types are there. Right. Next we have one more question which is very important here. Why? Because if you go anywhere, this question will be asked definitely. Why? Because what is the difference between function and formula in Excel? Many people think that this both are same, but the difference here is functions are a predefined one. Let's say now if you want to use equal to VLOOKUP, or if you want to use equal to if conditions. So these are predefined functions. But formulas are where we are manually building it, like mathematical arithmetic operations, or we are using some multiplication kind of thing, or some logical kind of thing.
Okay. So just adding up to Mr. Jaya sir, functions are always predefined by Excel, where you can't make any changes. So in this example, you can see in the topmost thing, when you have asked to do a multiplication, using a function, you can use a function called as product. Okay, but if you are using a formula, you just multiply two numbers, number 1 into number 2. So the asterisk sign is for multiplication. Similarly, for division, the function is quotient, but if you are using a formula, you use a backslash as a sign to do a division. And addition, the function is sum, but you are just doing a formula, you use a sign like addition number, the plus sign. Okay, any questions in this, guys? Because this is a very important question. It's been asked almost 90% when you are giving an interview. What is the difference between a function and formula? I hope we have cleared your doubts over here. Mr. Mohammad Ali, how to calculate in Excel? You can calculate using a function or a formula. That's what we are trying to tell you here. And my sheet is locked. I have forgotten my password. If your sheet is locked and you have forgot your password, you can't do anything, because Excel doesn't give you an option to reset your password. You can just keep all these questions aside, and we can discuss it at the later part of this webinar. We'll just talk about any doubts in these 20 questions first. Okay, sir, you can carry on.
Thank you. Next we have here is, what are the charts we have in Excel? This is also very important. Why? Because charts are widely used to present your data in a graphical way. So if you send, as earlier we said, if you send the data in a readable manner, if you send this data normally without using any highlight of cells or without using any graphs, it will be never readable manner. Why? Because at the high level management, people are expecting your data should be presented in a graphical way. So these charts are most important to do a lot of analysis. By seeing the picture, the high level management is able to read the data very easily. So this, in which we are going to discuss about a few important charts, which is column chart or bar chart or line chart or pie chart, scatter chart. Now from the 2003 to 2019, we have a newer version coming on in Excel, which consists of lot of charts, which is for a different departments, like stock market department can use it, or a marketing department can use a funnel chart, or we have a combo chart, we have a secondary access chart. Different types of charts are there, which will be widely across used for different individual teams. Even for statistical method, we are using it, right? So these charts are more important. Next we have what is name box in Excel. Many people doesn't know about it. Why? Because this name box is most important. If you see the screen here, left hand side, from the formula bar, you can see the left hand side small button. It will tell you the active cell what we have. If you keep the cursor in E5, it shows you E5. That is called a name box in Excel. Why? Because this active cells will be calculated in a name box based on the range only, not as the number. If you type whatever number in that particular range, it will not be considered by an Excel. It will be considered as the cell addresses. So the name of that box is very important. That is called name box in Excel. Right. Next we have a pivot table. This is the most important analysis tool in Excel. Why? Because if you see, the first important thing, people will ask you what is VLOOKUP. The second one is what is pivot table. If you know these two things, definitely you will be clearing this interview. Why? Because this is the two important thing where in Excel you can do a lot of analysis kind of thing, and you can retrieve a data from a database by using VLOOKUP formula. So this pivot table will give you a summary, a report of a huge data by just using this tool itself. By just clicking a button, you are just making a summary report within a second. Also, this will tell you what is the importance of big data can be analyzed. So as I told you, if you send the big data for high level management, they will never understand it. You must use this pivot table in Excel to group it as in a single summary report. So for making a summary report, we can do a sort of, you can do perform different things like sorting or counting on average, or you want to find total sum of the particular data. This can be showed by using this pivot table very easily. It saves a lot of time. next we have a free spans in Excel. This is like where we are handling a big data, but if you want to know how do you retain your first row and first column to be freezed. Why? Because you want to know which column that you are referring now and which row that you are referring now, which means you must use this free span to make your cells constant, which means if you can go and use this free span easily by using a button which is available in a ribbon. So either you can freeze your rows or you can freeze your columns.
Any questions till now, guys? Group, any questions? Here it is, the free spans. Okay, the screenshot is given over here.
Yeah, you can use either for the top row or for the customized or for the first column also.
This is one of the
Next, if you see, this is most important. What is the difference between substitute and replace? So it is like replace most people.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, please.
Can you just show the free spans table once again?
Yeah. It's in view tab.
It's in view tab. Free spans under okay.
Why? Because if you are dealing with some big data, you must require your header to referring which column and which row that you are referring it. So if you use this free span, it will help you to make your first row and first column to be constant one.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Fine. So next, as I told you, substitute and replace. So most of the people will do the replace by using Control H, right? So if it is in one single data, you can easily do it by using this Control H. But if you are dealing with a number of big data, then you must use this formula, replace formula. So this substitute and the replace, if you see, the both will be, they are different types of difference which will be in an old text can be used in substitute and new text will be in a string method will be have. But if you see the replace function, it swaps part of text string with another set of text where it will remove and you can easily change with a new one, right? So you want to type which cell that you want to if you see this example now in B column we have sun here, instead of U we are changing with O now. The result should be O now. So what we are doing is, which is the cell B3 that we are referring, and then the second letter what it is that we are referring, and then we are going to deal with one, and the new word that we are giving here is O. Why we are using this alphabet here? Alphabet should be in a double quotes, right? So you must use double quotes for the alphabet in a formula. That is the basic rule of applying a formula. You can see which number that you want to start and number of character that you want to replace. So the start number is 1 and the replace number is only 1. Number of character is 1. Right? Okay, next people ask me what is if condition, whether it is in a mathematical function or not. Right? Definitely it is not in a mathematical function in Excel. Why? Because we already have sum, average, sum function. These are the mathematical functions, right? If you go with some round formula or round down formula or a rand between formula, these are called the mathematical functions. So if you come with this if, it is a logical function. Why? Because this if is the most important formula in Excel, which will give you an desired output result in Excel. This is the only formula which will give you a desired output in Excel. If you can see, any other formula cannot give any other values. Only this formula will give you a desired output. Whatever you want, you can type it in. Here instead of, you can see this example now. If C4 which is greater than D4, which means the true value what we are using here is yes. It is an alphabet, so we are using a double quote. Also the false value which is in no now. Why? Because we are using alphabet, double quotes is must. So as same like instead of yes, no, we can give any output, desired output we want in that particular formula. This comes under logical text. By using this formula, you can easily validate, you can do a cross-checking, or you can do some sort of a checking purpose in Excel. That's why this comes under a logical function. it will give a true or false value. If the condition is satisfied, it will give true value. If the condition is failed, then it will give false value. Right?
Any questions till now, guys? 15 questions have been done. We are left with only 5 questions. Any questions?
Yeah, I'm
All
okay.
these 15?
For me, no.
Thank you, Ravi. Anyone else?
So what is value is equal to?
Sorry?
Sorry? Can you repeat?
In this formula, if formula,
Yeah.
you put the value C4 is greater than D4.
Right.
What if it is equal to C4?
Then we have to again put one condition. So it can't be only mentioned in one single if. Then we have to again put one condition. Or you can simply say if C4 is greater than equal to D4, then you can say yes or equal to, and if the logical test is false, you can say no. So you can say greater than or equal to if both the numbers are same, right?
Oh,
That's what you're asking, sir, right?
Yes. Okay, sir.
No problem, sir.
Yeah. Why in this example what we have shown is like either
Yeah,
C4 or D4, which is greater. That is what we are referring in this particular example.
If both are equal, then we have to put greater than or equal to, then
Equal
we'll
to.
get the right answer.
Exactly.
16 question.
Okay. So now this is, I told you earlier, so important, lookup function. Okay, so the lookup function in Excel, we have two types of lookup functions. One is VLOOKUP, one is HLOOKUP. So people ask me, VLOOKUP is what? VLOOKUP is a vertical lookup. That is why we called it as a VLOOKUP. Vertical means it will be like a column wise. HLOOKUP is an horizontal lookup. It will be a row wise. So these two lookup functions help us to retrieve a data from a big database in both dimensions, like row or column. If you want to row, you can use HLOOKUP. If you want to deal with columns, then VLOOKUP. Right?
Kumar, isn't it other way around?
No.
Oh.
Only using this VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP will be done.
Yeah, VLOOKUP is like, VLOOKUP is the data, we take it from the row wise, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the downstairs. HLOOKUP is
HLOOKUP will
column
be row
wise.
wise, VLOOKUP will be the column wise.
No, Hari, HLOOKUP is row wise. Sorry,
VLOOKUP
HLOOKUP
is
is row wise, yeah, and VLOOKUP is column wise. When the data is being kept in columns, okay,
got
where
it.
your first
Got
name,
it.
last name, mobile number, email address are kept in columns,
Yeah,
then we use
correct.
VLOOKUP. And HLOOKUP is when your data is kept in rows. There we use HLOOKUP. So horizontal.
Perfect. Yeah. I got confused. Right?
Yeah, it's bit little confusion, but that is how it works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So now coming to 17th question. This is also one important. Why? Because if you said I know VLOOKUP, which means the next question immediately what comes in from the interview is what is the limitations of VLOOKUP? That is the one important question will be asked if you say yes for 16. I know VLOOKUP means 17th question is most important. You must know about it. Why? Because VLOOKUP will always perform from left hand side to right hand side. It will not see from right to left. That is one disadvantage we have. Second disadvantage, it cannot look up and exact match with column and row index number. Third limitations, it always see the first instance. There should not be any duplicate value in VLOOKUP. These are the limitations we have here. Even now, if you want to know more, in 2019 Office 365 version, XLOOKUP has come. Even VLOOKUP will be furnished now. XLOOKUP is to remove all the limitations in VLOOKUP. They have introduced a new formula called XLOOKUP. This will work only in the Office 365 Premium version. So you must know about what are the limitations of VLOOKUP. So you must read all these things before. If you say yes means I know VLOOKUP means definitely this question will be asked.
Yes.
Right? And then question number 18. Right? So this is used to determine which function is used to determine the day of the week for the date particularly. So now you can see now the day of the function we can use weekday function. So this weekday function comes under a date and time function in Excel. So this weekday is most important. Why? Because we always deal with the date in a particular report. If you take any management report, definitely you have a date in that. So you must read all your date and time functions in Excel before going for any interviews, in which weekday is most important. Right. Next, we are in 19th question, AND function. So AND function also comes under a logical function, which I told you, if function also logical, now AND is also a logical. So this logical functions are help you to validate the data from a different sheet or from the same sheet or a different columns, or we have multiple columns in which you want to validate the text. If you see this equal to AND function, the syntax, it shows with logical text 1, logical text 2, and so on. You can do a multiple conditions can be checked using this particular AND function. So the important of AND function is, if you give any particular text, logical text here, if it is 10 conditions, then 10 should be satisfied. If any one conditions also failed, means it will not give the true value. That is the only important thing about AND function. Why? Because AND will be a logical function. You want to satisfy all the conditions that you are checking in the Excel. If you use OR function, OR also logical function. OR means either one condition satisfied, it will give true value. But AND means you must satisfy all the conditions. So you can either combine with if functions also to get a desired output result. So if, and, or, all these are logical functions.
Guys, this question is very important because this is mostly asked what is AND or what is AND and OR function. So AND is where all the logical tests are true and we get the desired answer, and OR is if even one logical test is true, we get the desired answer. So that is the difference between AND and OR, and these are mostly used with if. So the if and 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 OR functions have been combined and used mostly. Okay, great. Jija, we can move on to the last question.
Okay, so now we are in last, macros. So people always ask me, how do I prepare this macro? How I want to learn this language? So usually this macro is used to automate your repeated task in your workstation, which means that you are doing your activity in your company on daily basis. It takes minimum 30 minutes for you to complete this activity, which means you can use this macro to automate that particular task. On daily basis, you don't want to waste this 30 minutes, which means you can directly run this automated button. It will give you the output result within a minute. So that is why macros are most powerful. Why? Because this automations will never do mistake. This automations will reduce your time drastically. This automations will give your answers accuracy, 100% accuracy. Why? Because it will never do error. So that is the importance of macros. It can be done in 2 languages. Okay, you can see now the 2 macro languages in Excel is mentioned. But if you come to now, we have only one. Why? Because Visual Basic Application is the only language where we used to create this automations. In earlier version, we call it as XLM. So some people will say this, we have record macro also. Even a record macro comes under a Visual Basic Application. Record macro will help you to record your activity from your workstation very easily. For record macro, we don't require any coding language. You can do a record macro, and you can start doing your activity, and you can capture all recorded activity in Visual Basic Application. Why? Because the only one application language used in Excel to create a macros, to create an automation. That is called VBA, Visual Basic Applications. It is in a separate programming language. You must require to read all the programming languages to create a macro, to create an automations. Right? Any questions so far?
Guys, please questions or please, you have any doubt on this 20 questions? Guys, please feel free to ask.
Yeah, why? Because it should be an interactive, then only you must know more thing about it. So how many of you feel that you have learned minimum 5 new things in Excel by seeing this question?
Mr. Guru?
Yeah. For me, yes.
Yes, right. So learn. Like, why? Because
Yes, sir.
as we discussed, it is a 1 hour stipulated time. In this, what we have covered is a simple thing. Why? Because Excel is like an ocean. Okay, so we have so many things can be done using this Excel part, right? We can do analysis, we can do a lot of tables, we can do a lot of graphical ways to present your data. So why? Because what we have handpicked this 20 is the most important thing in our interview questions in Excel. Why? Because it is a mostly frequently asked questions. So even other than this, also we have some questions, but this is the most frequently used and voted for this particular topic. That is why we have chosen only this 20.
Thank you so much, Jaya sir, for taking us to all the 20 questions that we posted. If you have any doubts, you can reach me on the WhatsApp number and on the given email ID.